I give you joy. This is your copy of Freeman.
Thank you.
It's my privilege and my pleasure to extend to you the right hand of fellowship and to greet you as a citizen of London.
Some applause.
Since we are going to have another occasion to exchange words, may I also limit myself to the privilege of conferring upon the Right Honourable Lord Mayor of the City of London the Gratitude of Tirana, and in so doing read out the decision of the conferral. In gratitude, on behalf of the Municipality of Tirana, I present this certificate of gratitude to the Right Honourable, the Lord Mayor of the City of London, Alderman Roger Gifford. In recognition of his personal merits and those of the Corporation of the City of London, in fostering the growth of greater economic and political ties between the City of Tirana and the City of London. This award is made as a mark of his esteem during the centenary year of the Independence of Albania, and as an illustration of the high regard which the City of Tirana holds for your ancient office and the corporation, and the contribution both have made to furthering more meaningful and mutually beneficial relations between our two peoples and nations. On the 23rd of May, 2013.
I have a few words. Mr. Mayor, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. This is really a very special occasion, and it doesn't happen very often, and it's happening particularly at a time when I think Albania is coming more into the fore of people's consciousness here in London. I think there are many old-fashioned ideas about Albania, and we are really looking forward to dispelling those and telling what's happening, the great things that are happening in the country, both around EU accession, but also around the great development which we have been hearing a little bit about earlier. And I think to see such enthusiasm, such excitement is tangible. It's very emotional in a way, because it represents a coming together of the countries which have not been as close for many decades past. I know there's been a very long association between UK and Albania, but we are delighted that we look forward to trade, to investment, to infrastructure financing, to financial services, to design, to technology, creative industries. These are all areas where I think we can do a lot more. You have done me a very great honour in giving me the Gratitude of Tirana, and we are delighted that we can reflect back both our own appreciation and pride in that by discussing a deepening relationship. And I'm delighted that you will be also joining us later today at a very grand dinner we have at a Mansion House in the Guildhall for discussing the future of Europe in a global economy. Europe, as you know, is one of the hot topics in the UK at the moment. We in the City of London are extremely positive to Europe. We're very positive to the single market, but we recognise that there are discussions to be had about the exact construction of some of the institutions of Europe. A few months ago, you celebrated the centenary of the Independence of Albania, and it was only a few years ago that the people of Tirana themselves played their part in securing the freedom. It was impossible not to be moved by the sight of the people of the city chanting "Freedom Works" during the visit of the US Secretary of State, James Baker. I think the challenges for our own time are just as great, especially as you make the transition to a market economy. We have lots of experience of that, and we are very keen to share it with you. One thing London is, I believe, it's a very, very open society. We are very keen to share what we have learned, because we know that that will be good for trade in the future. It's an investment in the future. You yourself, I think, are very well, Mr. Mayor, of the challenges, and you're committed to driving through reform. In your period as Foreign Minister, you showed that, and it was during your time in office that Albania joined NATO and applied to join the European Union. So as you take forward reform, and as Albania works to join the European Union, the UK and the City of London are really your very good partners. We position ourselves as the financial centre for Europe, not just the United Kingdom. Probably most of the trade that happens in London is not related to the United Kingdom economy, it's related to the international markets. We are very proud of that. We know also that it's up to us to work with you to provide the stability and predictability that investors want when they will make investments in Albania. And I think that could be a very interesting discussion going forward. What is a really good-looking investment in Albania that we can persuade investors from London to come and invest? You're very good partners. We position ourselves as the financial centre for Europe, not just the United Kingdom. Probably most of the trade that happens in London is not related to the United Kingdom economy, it's related to the international markets. We are very proud of that. We know also that it's up to us to work with you to provide the stability and predictability that investors want when they will make investments in Albania. And I think that could be a very interesting discussion going forward. What is a really good-looking investment in Albania that we can persuade investors from London to come and invest in? And that would be a good discussion. But I think the signs are very promising. And we recently signed, I know, a double taxation agreement with the country. And that points to it as an important step in developing the relationship. Today, I think, is another step, this exchange of freedoms. As I said earlier, the people of Tirana chanted that freedom works, and that freedom takes another form as we award you the freedom of the City of London in recognition of your personal merits and what you've done for Albania so far. As has been eloquently and expressed, it is an ancient honour stretching back to the time of the city as a medieval economic powerhouse. So when we give it out now, we don't do it just for economic reasons. We do it very much for relationship reasons too, and that's why we are really happy to see you here today. I'm delighted, as I said, that as a representative so committed to Europe, you'll take part in these activities. That I'm taking part in these activities, and that you later in this day will come to one of our great symbols of London, St Paul's Cathedral. You, I think, also have a St Paul's. Cathedral. Two cities, thousands of miles apart, but maybe we will develop our common vision so that that symbol, that lovely symbol of the cathedral, will become ever more real for both of us between the two. Thank you very much, and how lovely to see so many people here. Thank you.
Thank you.